In today's video, we're going to be creating the white chooser slide for our event planning portfolio template in PowerPoint. If you want to get the links to all other parts of this template or the course playlist, you can go ahead and check the description box. So let's get started. We're going to start with a blank slide. If you want to watch the video on how I created this one in particular, you can check out the video that is on screen right now, or you could check out the course playlist in the description box below. So I'm going to come over to new slide and we're going to create a new blank slide. We're going to insert a rectangle. I'm currently in the home tab. I'm going to go to shapes and I'm going to select rectangle and I'm just going to draw this one here. Let's go over to fill. I'm going to change the fill to this color. This color is going to be in the description box below, or I could just quickly show you. So it's this color, the peach color, and I'm also going to use the brown color. So these are the colors. I'm going to just return back to where we were. This is white choose us, the first white choose us slide. I'm going to remove the outline for this. So select outline and then go to no outline. Let's change the dimensions of this. So this is going to be, the height is going to be 16.65 and the width is going to be 11.5. And now I'm just going to sort of place it around, let's see here. Next up is going to be a circle. So I'm going to go over to shapes and I'm going to select ellipse and I'm going to bring that in. Just click to insert. I'm going to change the fill to this same peach color and then outline. I'm going to remove the outline by just clicking. We're going to use the last setting we had here. Dimensions of this circle is going to be 11 cm by 11 cm. And I'm just going to move this and place it, let's see, here. Next, we're going to need an image. The link to this image will be in the description box below. I'm just going to select the image and then bring it into PowerPoint. And I'm going to change the width of this image to 11 cm and the height, let's make it 11.5. The height is also going to change as well. So it's 11.5 by 7.67. That's going to, I'm going to need that in a moment. So I'm just going to align this to the middle of this rectangle, just a little bit to the top, not at the middle. I'm going to need a rectangle. So shapes, rectangle, and I'm going to create this. So the width is already PowerPoint was kind of guiding me, so I just left it like that. So I have 7.67 as the width. What we want is the same height, 11.5. Now go over to fill, select no fill and remove the fill. Go over to outline, change the outline to white. I just want to kind of look at the position of this rectangle and it looks good to me where it is. So you can just move it wherever you need it to be. But for now, this is good. Let's now bring in our text. I'm going to go to insert text box and I'm going to grab my text, copy the title for this, and I'm going to just paste and I'm going to select the entire text box, change the font to Libra Baskerville. Size is 48 and we are going to change the color to this brown color. And I'm just going to increase it so that all words are on their own line, and I'm going to align it to the top of this frame, to the top of, sorry, the top of the rectangle, and the edge of the left edge of this text box is going to be on the center of our slide. I'm going to, let me just create a copy of this one. I'm going to change the font to Poppins and size is going to be 18. Let me go ahead and grab the remaining text here and paste. I want to increase this so that I want this to be bullet points. So I'm just going to make it bullet points, but also have this. So I'll have to just remove these hyphens so we can have clean bullet points. All right. So this is, let me just increase this, the width of this. Oh, you know what? I could just leave it like this. Yeah, let me just increase it. I'm just going to have it here like this. We have one very tiny detail left. So I'm going to go over to shapes, line, and I'm going to draw a straight line. Do this while holding shift so you have a perfectly straight line. And I'm going to make the height of this 4, and over at shape outline, let's change it to the brown color. And I want it to be, let's say, around here. You know what? I would prefer, I'm just going to, you know what? Let me just move all of this. So I'm going to select everything except the circle, and I'm just going to move them just a little bit to the right. I think I'll prefer this more. All right, that actually looks better to me. Anyway, that is it for this one. Now let's add a transition and animation for the text. So we're going to start with animations. So animations, we'll go to the animation start tab, select this why choose us, the titles, text, make it floating. Don't change any details, leave it as it is. But we'll change only the start, so it will be with previous ads. As soon as we get to the slide, it's going to appear. This one is also going to be float in, and we are going to make this one after previous, so it will come in after this one. Let's apply an animation to this circle so it will shrink and grow while we're on the slide. So we're going to select this drop down so we can select the grow and shrink option, and like that. Now let's open the animation pane because we're going to make some modifications to this. I'm going to right click on this animation and I'm going to open effect options. For the size, we're going to make the size 120%, and then all of this we're going to leave it as it is. Click on auto reverse. For the timing, start is going to be with previous, there's no delay. We're going to leave the duration at 2 seconds, and for repeat, this is going to be until end of slide, so it will just continue growing and shrinking. We're going to click on OK, and yeah, so that is what it looks like. Next up is going to be transitions. We are using the review transition for this entire tutorial. So I'm going to click on the review transition, and it should give us a brief preview, and there we go, we have that. I can just close this. All right, let's see what our slide looks like in the slideshow view. So I'm going to start it here and give this a moment. We're going to have our text, and we also have this circle growing and shrinking while we are currently on the slide. Anyway, that is it for this one. If you want to watch other parts of this course to create the entire template, you can go ahead and click on the playlist on screen, or you could also check out the description box below for the course playlist and the video playlists. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.